to invite the Governor of Ondo State and the Chairman, Western Nigerian Governors Forum, the convener of today's meeting, Rotimi, Akeredolu, SAN.
My brother governors, Governor Sheyi Makinde, Governor John Kayode Fayemi, Governor Boyega Oyetola, ably represented by the Deputy Governor Benedict, my brother Sunday Dari, the Honorable Minister for Sports, Kabiesis, I use the Oni of Ife as point of contact to all our royal fathers who are here. Our fathers in the land. I greet all of you. Although I see that my good friend is seated by you, sir, and that is the Joshibogu. I don't know when he will not become my own father. But Prof, because he's seated by you, I greet all our fathers who are here. All government functionaries who are here, you permit me to use the Chief of Staff. Oh, Mr. Speaker. Sorry, before Chief of Staff, Mr. Speaker, sir. Other members of the legislature who are here, there might be someone else you don't know. I keep my respect. Now, I use the Chief of Staff of Oyo State, my learned brother, BC Delaka, to greet all government functionaries who are here. I greet all of you. All my brothers and sisters who are here, Gbogbo Awama, Ọmọ Karo Jire ta wà níbí, mo kí gbogbo wa o. Àwa pressmen tó wà níbí náà, mo kí gbogbo wa. Torí àmọ́ nǹkan tá máa pè yín. But a kí gbogbo members of the press, gentlemen of the press. Ẹ bá sọ pé a sọ pé àwọn olùyànṣẹ́ àti oyàbọ̀tò àbínú. Gbogbo yín la kí àkí òwe dáadáa. Today's occasion excites a sense of fulfillment, and I think you all agree with me. We, that is those of us who are saddled with responsibilities of steering the affairs of Southwestern region at this crucial period. Somebody raised a song that before we started, or while this program was going on, it said, "Awalaye kan, kashe kini o, kashe ayere." I think for us, this initiative conceived to secure a geopolitical space is so important to us. And today, that we are arriving at this point of its execution, we want to thank the Almighty God for allowing us to be at this point, and thank all our people for supporting us. I must convey the apologies of two of our governors who are not here. But I do not know, even before I finish my speech, the governors or representative governors of Ogun, Lagos can get here. What has happened is part of problems you face in Harmattan period, particularly when you are from a rich state that you believe you can come with helicopter The helicopter now said they cannot land. But those of us who came by road, we arrived safely. So our brothers wanted, they said, you know, they are rich. Lagos is rich. They wanted to come by helicopter, and all of them said, Kabati is bringing them. Kabati will not land now. And they cannot get here, but we hope maybe they will get here. But they are part of this, let me assure all of us. The both of them are part of this. And I just convey the apologies in case maybe they don't come at all. I'm sure they will come. To me, it will be an understatement to express a delight in the presence of important dignitaries at this historic occasion of the formal launch of Western Nigeria Security Network, WNSN, codenamed Amotekun, for the Southwest region of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So let me therefore welcome all of you most warmly on behalf of your governors, on behalf of your servants in Southwest, your servants in Ekiti, Ogun, Ondo, Osun, and Oyo to this epoch-making event. There is hardly okay. I'm sorry, I just got a message now. As I said, Ogun Deputy is said to be in Ibadan but stuck in traffic. I'm sure we'll be here before we finish. But their vehicles are already here. Because vehicles came before them, they wanted to come with helicopter, but so at times it's good to be poor. Right? Although it's a poor state, all of us are here now. We knew that it would take some time. Some of us started since yesterday, and we got here. There's hardly any state, I would say, that is immune from the negative impact of insecurity or negative impact of the malaise that is permeating the society today. Until recently, it has become very embarrassing when you have reports of security breaches as they occur on daily basis. Most of us are so worried. We have been so worried about it. Particularly when they say so and so happened in Osun, another one in Ondo, maybe sometimes in Ekiti. Some of us are worried because we believe that its negative impact on us. As Kabesi, the Honor of Ife, said, our children from abroad will call. They are afraid to come back home. So we cannot predict the exactitude of where this unfortunate disturbance will take place. Hence, we felt that a combined effort of all of us will be very necessary. It will save us from all this banditry, terrorism, kidnapping, armed robbery, harassment and farmers' conflict, clashes for ritual killings, and cybercrime. The current situation in the country demands pragmatic and proactive solutions. The Southwest seems to have been the focus of negative report in recent times. You all know why. Because of our location. Because over 90% of media is in the Southwest. As I'm speaking now, everybody will carry it. But you can speak in some places that you won't even find more than 3 journalists in this country. But look at the array of people who are here. We are here to cover it. That is how you also cover events. Some of them that are not good. So, most of them that are not good, that's what we want. So the frequency and ease with which these criminal elements operate gave us grave concern that the government felt that a society that has enjoyed considerable peace before the descent of this current barbarism, something has to be done. I'm giving you what informed our thinking by coming with this security network. The sustained onslaught on the lives and property of our people compels the adoption of serious countermeasures which seek to stamp out the menace within a short period. We shall not relent until the entire space is secured. We acknowledge the effort of the federal government and its agencies in stemming the dangerous tide of insecurity in the polity. It is comforting to know that significant strides recorded and to know significant strides have been recorded in curbing the menace. It is a sincere hope that our contribution at the regional level will serve as effective complement to the security architecture that may be put in place by the federal government in future. We have spoken about community police. We agree with it. But all we want to do is to complement all these efforts. It is not our intention to erect any antagonistic structure. That is not what we are here to do, whose operation will be at cross purposes to the existing template of defense. That is not what we are here for. We want us to work together. That is the essence of our coming here. That is what has informed what we are doing today, so that all of us can work together. People who are familiar with our rich heritage, we agree that banditry, armed robbery, kidnapping, and other vices are alien to our society. They are alien to us. We always triumph after every act of sabotage. We inherited, and I'm happy that my fathers are here. I thank you. We inherited an enviable heritage of magnanimity from our ancestors. Trusting, accommodating, generous, but not stupid. We reward friendship. We reward friendship with limitless affection and benefit. There is a standard of treating perfidy and contemptuous indiscretion. And that's what the Ondo of Ife has referred to, that anybody dale, abale lo. The protection of our people is paramount, and all governors of our region are united in the resolve to put in everything, and we mean everything, including our God-given talents, to ensure that there is peace and security in Southwest. Our aspiration for a prosperous society is largely dependent on this anticipated achievement. With your support and prayer, we will get there. Amen. Consequently, we, your governors, haven't considered the need to treat all matters connected with the challenges posed by the current insecurity in the region. We have decided to come up with a practical strategy for combating insidious criminal tendencies. Thus, following a meeting of 7 June 2019 in Abuja to discuss the central issue of development and security in the region, we have come up with DAWN, Development Agenda for Western Nigeria. At the meeting, we have mandated them to convene a stakeholders, to convene a stakeholders summit on security. And all of you know that this was held on the 25th to 27th of June 2019. At the summit, a practical solution was profiled, among others, to the rising incident of kidnapping, banditry, and armed robbery on our highways and rural roads within the region. It is important that we emphasize that Amotekun is only one of the many solutions to the socio-economic challenges we face in this region. It's just one of it. So the setting up of this joint security network by Southwest State to combine security is the most pragmatic solution at present as the country proceeds to tackle other issues of nationhood. Our initiative appears ambitious to a number of people, and its operation looks opaque to the skeptics. We on our part are clear on the purpose and the set objectives for which the outfit was formed. We must hasten to clear the doubt in the minds of the people of the region and indeed the country. This is not in any manner a body which will operate as an alternative to the police force. That is not our goal. In the Southwest, its role is going to be mainly complementary. We are not an alternative force. It is in the realm of intelligence gathering, most importantly. That's why today, all of us will be here as we launch these vehicles. For us, these vehicles are probably not the most important, because we did not have to bring our motorcycles here. Virtually all the states have had close to hundreds and hundreds of motorcycles that will also be deployed for Amotekun purposes. So it's not only vehicles. So if those who are involved in this crime think they can get away within our forest reserves, we have our men who know the land, our people who know the routes, our people who know the way, who will follow them with these motorcycles. Because these vehicles are not able to go into the forest reserve. So what we intend doing is not limited to these vehicles. So when you talk about intelligence gathering, we need our people who know the land. We need our people who know the way to supply intelligence both to Amotekun and to the police, so that their combined effect, we can arrest all these criminals. Let me reiterate and assure all of us here that Amotekun is an initiative of all the governors in our geopolitical space to complement efforts of regular security agencies in the region. Our operational framework is being handled by Dawn, which will be saddled with the responsibility of monitoring the activities to ensure that the outfit operates within its mandate. We cannot go outside our mandate. And I thank earlier speakers who have reiterated the importance of operating within our mandate. So those of us who are going to be here, please note it. Do what you are asked to do. It is not a price driving to the concerning recognized security aggression in this country. It only, as I said, play a complementary role. Its personnel will be deployed to over the Southwest, but that deployment will be within your state. Yes. Ondo cannot deploy personnel to Oyo. Only few Ondo people like me know Oyo as well as the governor. If not more than the governor, only few of us know Oyo. And I know that the governor of Ekiti and I are the two that know Oyo more than any other person. You never mind, we are from here. So I can assure us, distinguished gentlemen, it is appropriate for me at this juncture to state that the Southwest State of the Federation believe in the unity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We believe in it, and leaders have spoken. Professor Banji has spoken about it clearly. We are not here talking about disunity. Some of us cannot afford to break this country. And I've said so everywhere. I'm married to an Igbo woman, so what happens? Where will my children go if we break this country? So we are not breaking. Some of us, if they choose to follow their mother, what happens? If they choose to follow their mother, what will happen? So we believe in Nigeria. So we are not here. To me, Nigeria sovereignty is indissoluble. We are committed in all ramifications to the idea that we make the country stronger and more united. The various nation states within the Federation are diverse, yet almost all of us agree that our strength is in our unity. Consequently, we want to call on all of us to continue to support the federal government under the able and indefatigable leadership of the President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. Let me, on this note, thank Dawn Commission for a wonderful job done so far. So, Sheye, somewhere, okay, you are there. We thank you and your team for the job you have done so far. The Commission has taken care of the gray areas and they are still working so that there won't be friction in the operation of the personnel that will be deployed for the program. As a matter of fact, I know that the activities of Amotekun will be known to the Nigerian police. They will know of what we are doing, and so that they will make our operation to conform with their acceptable standard. It's not that we will not just do doing whatever we like. Amotekun, as you know, is Yoruba name for leopard. So it is not tiger. It's not. Yes. This is Amotekun. So we work together with others. It is also important that I allay the fears of all those who have expressed misgiving as regards the quality of personnel to be recruited to serve in the outfit. There is an adequate recruitment mechanism for the exercise. The Dawn and our special advisors on security have been meeting over time to fashion out the quality of personnel that we need. The conventional security agencies will also participate so that for them to assist in profiling some of the recruits. It nothing stops us even sending some of the recruits for training and come back so that they will be able to know what to do. We will make it difficult for undesirable elements to compound the challenges being encountered. You know what I mean? It won't be, Amotekun will not be a place for anybody to think you want to feather his own nest. You can't feather your own nest. You can't use Amotekun for political purposes. Yes. No, we will not allow it.
It's not done.
It's not meant for politics. No governor will deploy Amotekun during any political activity. That is not the essence of it. We will not do it. So, our personnel will be registered and they have identification, so they will be identifiable. So let us all be sure that they will be accountable. Let me seize upon it to once again appreciate Nigerian forces, the Nigerian police, state security services, Nigerian security and civil defense corps, and other security agencies for their efforts in combating various crimes to date. Your patriotism in keeping the territorial integrity of our nation is acknowledged. The establishment of Amotekun is without prejudice to the expectation of patriotic discharge of your mandate as provided under our laws. We depend on you. You are not to shirk your responsibility to secure our territory. You are the expert with the requisite training. Your patriotism must not wait as a result of this intervention. It's important for us to say this. Nigerian police must not say, oh, we now have a Amotekun. You now abandon your role. No. This is only complementary. You still have the role to play. Your constitutional duties are there. Please, governors of Southwestern region will continue to provide logistic support that will enhance seamless operation of Amotekun program and the program of other security agencies as we have been doing. We have been doing it and we're going to do it. Each of the 6 states today, we have procured nothing less than 20 pickup vans, each of the 6 states. And I know of a fact that Oyo State has provided 33 vehicles for Oyo State. You know, Oyo State is very large. They are the mother state. So as Professor Banjagde said, the flagship state. And that's why we are here. They are provided about 33, others have over 20. I wish to enjoin, as I said, and others have hundreds of motorcycles to take up the security network. I wish to enjoy all those that will be in charge of the vehicles and motorcycles to ensure their adequate maintenance. I use them only for the intended purposes. On this note, I wish to thank all my brother governors for the support extended to me as chairman of the Governors Forum in the region. I must not fail to congratulate all of us on the successful launch of the Amotekun today, launch of the Western Nigeria Security Network. I thank you all for your patience. Thank you.